Welcome everyone to this episode of the Managed Service Provider Association of America podcast. I'm your host, Mike. You're joining us live at the Channel Partners Expo in Las Vegas, Nevada. On this episode, we have Andy Kartik from Core Competence. Andy, welcome to the show.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's early morning here in Las Vegas, and we're learning about managed service providers and other IT services here at the Expo. Give us the scoop on who Core Competence is and what kind of clientele you serve.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you for that introduction, Mike. So let me talk about Core Competence. Core Competence is a 20-year-old company headquartered in New Jersey. So we are a Microsoft solutions partner, which means like we implement Microsoft ERP and CRM suites, be it Dynamics ERP, CRM, and then we also do the cloud migrations, cloud hostings, and then the license optimizations, license renewals, the end-to-end Microsoft shop we take care. That is what we do. In terms of the managed services, we take care of the entire managed services hat, be it switches, networking, routers, 24/7 support, knock and sock support, G Suite to cloud, G Suite to Azure, AWS migrations. Whatnot. We take care of all the managed services, and also we do cybersecurity as well. We call ourselves as a MSSP, which is Managed Services and Security Partners.
Sweet. What type of clientele you serve?
So, like our sweet spot lies in two categories. I would say major categories: manufacturing and retail, and we also concentrate on non-profit and BFSI as well. But I concentrate on manufacturing and retail.
Tell us the story there. When you say manufacturing, what specific vertical within the manufacturing sector are you serving?
Sure. So our sweet spot is discrete manufacturing. Anything related to made to order, made to stock, discrete. We take care of those manufacturing.
Okay, give us an example. So, tell us specific. We're talking about like plastic widgets, electronics,
consumers and electronics, semiconductors.
Okay.
So those kind of manufacturing.
Okay. And what's the typical engagement look like? Why do these clients like paying you money?
Sure. So let me talk about one of our success stories. So this client is based out of North America. They are into consumer goods manufacturing, kitchen equipment manufacturing. So they were trying to implement the ERP suite, Dynamics ERP suite, but they were trying to implement it for more than 2.5 years, but still it didn't went live. And then what happened is like we tried to step in, and then we did a analysis of the current gap and about the DevOps tickets and all these stuff, and then we jumped in and we made sure we took the implementation to the go live stage within 7 months. So the implementation for almost halt for 2.5 years, and then we went live with 7 months. Most importantly, what we did is we made sure the procurement, supply chain, all these things are up to date, and then we also optimize the licensing environment, and also we use the Azure IoT, Industry 4.0 related stuff, integrating the MES with the ERP.
Okay, let's dive into about that, because I really like the fact that you talked about one of their core line of business applications as the first thing, and not saying like tech support.
Yeah.
Because that's how you tie your value to them making money, is by running their business more efficiently.
That's right.
So tell us that story in more detail. ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning?
That's right.
Enterprise Resource Planning. So this is the line of business application that they use to manage inventory coming in, the manufacturers. Tell us that whole story.
So they customers use this ERP for be it from accounting, inventory, procurement, supply chain, reportings, dashboards to get the reports. And also we also do the SAP as well, not only Microsoft Dynamics, we also the SAP partner
SAP is probably the largest
SAP,
ERP,
yes,
and
SAP.
Oracle.
That's Oracle is there, but we concentrate on SAP and Microsoft Dynamics ERP.
Okay, so those would be the two bigest names?
Yes.
Because there are other smaller ones like Sage, Odoo.
We don't do that.
So your specialization is in Sage and Microsoft Dynamics.
Microsoft Dynamics and SAP.
SAP, SAP. Okay, great, excellent. Okay, because this is the common discussion that I have with other managed service providers when we try and help them strengthen their position with a niche, so that they can serve those clients better by knowing their business is better.
Yeah.
So the ERP software is what this manufacturing company spends the majority of its operating life in.
That's right, yeah.
Right. This is how they track the goods coming in, the processing in their factory, and spitting out value to their clients. Fantastic. Okay.
So I would like to talk about our engagement, how we engage with the client. So the main the USP I would tell about us is like we invest in upfront with our clients. So let's say we have a prospect, we have opportunity, we make sure we talk to them, we do a POC, we do an on-site visit, we have those kind of upfront commitment to them and make them feel comfortable, and most importantly we understand the requirements, so that we can, one thing that what I can proudly tell is we give our clients a fixed cost bid. Because we are investing our time in upfront, we have a better understanding, so there is no shocking when the bill comes because of a T&M basis. So we do the fixed cost.
This one example that you gave sounded like a transformation from their old ERP system to Microsoft Dynamics.
Right, that's right.
Is this a common occurrence that you're engaging with clients?
It depends upon the legacy application to the Dynamics, and then the existing Dynamics to the older version to the latest version.
Okay.
Typically the same goes for SAP as well. The other legacy to SAP or else the legacy SAP application to the new SAP S4 HANA. It depends upon the clienteles, and also the ERP is a sweet spot, but I would say we are a comprehensive services shop. Customers doesn't come only for ERP. So let's say a client is having a issue on the analytics side. We don't tell, okay, we only concentrate on ERP. You have to reach out to another partner. No, we have a big analytics practice as well. So data analytics, we are building a co-pilot, using Microsoft.
And
services.
so what does that do for this manufacturing example? Yeah. What kind of analytics are they looking at, and how is it helping them make more money or make better margin?
Sure. So I would say in terms of analytics, I would say we go above and beyond. As a manufacturing expert, we not only implement the core ERP piece, be it e-Kanban, OE. These are the the lean manufacturing terminologies that people use. Right. We have those expertise in-house. So what we do is basically if a client is having a mission that running on a legacy, which is not connected to a internet thing. So what we do is we have Azure IoT. We connect that with the Azure softwares, and then we integrate with the ERP system. We make sure the system is talking with the ERP, and we're getting real-time updates for
What specifically are you looking at with the IoT hub from Azure? This is like machine processes.
Machine processes, AIML, Azure artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Let's say that a prospective manufacturer is listening. Tell the benefit of using this Azure IoT hub. Why would they want this, and why would it make their lives better running their business?
So yes, if in terms of Azure IoT, the cloud consumption, Microsoft has invested more with ChatGPT coming in. They can integrate their like old machines that is not connected to the internet,
right?
And then they can use the Azure IoT and connect with the ERP, and the customers can get the real time reports. What is happening? What is generating? How many?
So this would be to provide the manufacturers and clients with some visibility into the goods that they just bought from this manufacturer.
That's right.
Okay, and that's why it integrates with the ERP, because then it can give them advance notice, sort of like how the home delivery apps will say like, your product is within the last mile to your house to be delivered today. So it's a value-added feature to the end client.
That's right. So I think these are the value-added features. Last but not the least, I want to. Is there anything that you would like to
keep going? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to summarize about our services and then what we do for the manufacturing and retail customers that are watching us. So we run the business, we change the business, and we transform the business. That is what we have our services as engage, enable, and accelerate. We engage our customers through the front end portion, be it website, the mobile applications, the CRM. In terms of CRM, we do support Dynamic CRM and Salesforce CRM. And then once we take care of the front end piece, we move to the enable piece. Here is what we address: the system of record. Be it the ERP implementation. Also, we do the ERP and advisory services. Like let's say a client is on legacy ERP, for example, Sage, and they want to evaluate like what ERP they want to choose, whether it's Dynamics or ERP. We have our ERP assessment services, and then we also do the ERP implementation and customization and the 24/7 managed services. And comes our, the managed services portion, which is, the cloud and then the infrastructure. That we call it as infrastructure and cloud management. Office 365, migrations, G Suite, knock and SOC 24/7 support. We take care of those things. And also, we also do one of the sweet spot I would like to mention here is the EDI support. So, which is, very few partners in North America that do, EDI support. We also provide the EDI support, be it True Commerce,
What's EDI?
EDI is electronic data interchange that whenever you raise a, check, the US North America have numbers, so that it prints the numbers. So
okay.
It's something related to that.
Okay.
So I can talk a lot about it. So we also do the EDI implementation and support. Then we move to the accelerate part. That is where we address the emerging technologies like analytics and AI. So, with being all of these services, we are we are a global company. We are headquartered in New Jersey with our research and development center in India, and we also have our offices in Dubai, Australia, and Canada as well. So, we being global company, we make sure our clients get immediate ROI with comparing with say some savings, some huge amount of dollars, I would say, by using our global delivery methodology.
We talk, like the word AI gets thrown around a ton, and I'm sure a lot of manufacturing business owners hear that and don't know how it would apply to their business.
Yeah.
Give us a specific example, a good success story where you did something using machine learning or artificial intelligence, and you can quantify the value added to the manufacturer. Give us a really clear example.
Okay, so what happened, I would like to talk about this. One of our the adhesive manufacturers that we implemented the ERP. What we did is, that is why we implemented Industry 4.0, where we connected their manufacturing machines with the ERP, the MES machines with ERP using a Azure IoT hub.
Okay.
So what happens is the real data flows. And also, let's say, even if the internet is not there, the system still runs. It's called the edge computing.
Sure.
So that is that is
So you're collecting operating performance metrics on the machines, whether like the stamping or the die cutting or the injection molding machines.
That's right. Yeah.
Or like part tracking, QR scanners, so that the end client knows 1,000 of their plastic widgets have been scanned at this stage of the manufacturing process, ready for shipping.
That's right.
Okay, and where does the AI part come in?
So the AI part comes in, between the data collected from the IoT to the ERP. In between, we have the data lakes flowing between. Yeah.
And it's interpreting this flow in some way, and then informing the end client, or informing some operator at the manufacturer.
Informing the system operator, the manufacturing location.
And what is it telling them that just looking at the metrics wouldn't tell? Like, what's the AI interpretation doing that the human isn't doing anymore?
Like, that is something maybe we can discuss in detail in the later.
So that's the additional layers. The addition of the Azure IoT Hub into the Microsoft Dynamics ERP.
That's right.
Is collecting information so that you can provide a better customer experience for the end client
reporting
of the
as
manufacturer.
Well, yeah. Reporting as well.
And great reporting. Yeah, okay, I see that. And this is the primary engagement you have with most of your manufacturing clients?
Nowadays manufacturers are more interested in using the Azure Intelligence and the Copilot related stuff.
Right.
So by the way, we are also exhibiting in the Fabricon event, which is happening next week in Vegas in the MGM Grand. So we
for textile manufacturing.
So it's a Microsoft Fabric.
Oh, it's Microsoft Fabric, not textile manufacturing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a Microsoft Fabric. So I would.
Microsoft Fabric is their new data lake thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'd like to invite all the manufacturers to our booth, drop by, and where we can talk more about our Copilot and AI related stuff.
Fantastic. Well, we really appreciate this deep dive into the manufacturing life and how the line of business applications with the ERP drive their whole supply chain.
That's right.
And where you can fit in some new AI stuff to provide an enhanced client experience.
Yes.
Andy, great to have you.
Great to have
Andy
you, Mike.
from Core Competence here on the Cyber Confidential podcast, live at the Channel Partners Expo in Las Vegas, Nevada. This show has been brought to you by the Managed Service Provider Association of America. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Thank you. Bye.